House of love and light. House of love and light. Amy, take us to the place where we can be just who we are. And it's alright in the house of love and light. House of love and light. Amy, open up the door to the place where we walk by faith and not by sight. Not by sight. Through the house of love and light. House of love, the house of love and light. The house of love and light. If we get this right, we'll make the world a house of love and light. If we get this right, we'll make the world a house of love and light. House of love and light. House of love and light.
That's right. Birds of a feather flock together. Welcome to House of Love and Light, birdies and fishies and monkeys. I love that opening video that I made for this week because this week at House of Love and Light, we're going to be talking about community. Communing with each other, communing with nature, communing with God. That is what we're going to be diving into today. Welcome to House of Love and Light. If you have never been here, my name is Amy Steinberg, and this is my home, and this is the House of Love and Light. We are a community of people that meet online on Sundays and Wednesdays. Good morning, Mike and Jeff and Jacqueline and AJ and everybody that is watching. Sarah Adams, if you're here with us. Stephanie Peacock Wood. Hey, hey, hey. Happy Sunday to all of you. How are you doing? I am doing great. I'm so happy to be here. This is really my greatest joy of the week, is to be here with you and to share with you all of the beautiful things that I've collected for you today. So we're going to stick all the time. We stick to the mission every single week. I've made it a very clear idea that we come here together to nourish each other with spiritual food, to uplift and make each other feel good, and to inspire you to be your highest and best you. That is the mission here. You know what I'm saying? Like a pop of spiritual color in your week. Listen, there is so much stuff going on that we could dive into with politics and social issues and social justice, and there's so much, but that's just simply not the mission here. So the people that are coming here, we come together to just get a little bit of, I'm eating junk food all week, and I feel like crap when I'm eating junk food all week. In fact, this morning I had a little interesting time in the bathroom anyway, that's not something to talk about right now, but I have to be careful with what I put in my mind and put in my heart and put in my ears, and I've been really overdosing on news this week, so I'm not going to go much into news, okay? We're not going to talk about the news. We're going to talk about the good. We're going to try to amplify the good. Hey, Patricia and Sarah and Cindy and Jeffrey. Okay, hello, gorgeous to you, darling. All right, we're going to open with a chant, and this chant is a chant that I wrote for the Universal Spirit Center, which is out in San Diego. I used to be the music director there, and they are celebrating 19 years today. So happy anniversary to everybody in that community. I know a lot of people double dip, come here and go there. So I'm really, really glad to have been a part of that community. I will always be a part of that community. And we light up the world. That's what we're doing here, is we're lighting up our hearts so we can light each other up, okay? So let's sing this together. It's really simple chant. Oh, thank you so much for the kind words, everyone. Here we go. It goes like this. I light up the world with my light. 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 See how easy it is? Come on, sing it with me. I light up the world. I light up the world with my light. I light up the world with my light. I light up the world with my light. light up the world with my light. Now turn to somebody that you're with. If it's an animal, or if it's just your inner child, sing it. You light up the world with your light. You light up the world with your light. You light up the world with your light. I love you, Lorraine. You light up the world with your light. We light up the world with our 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 light. Come on, clap it out, feel it. Oh, go, oh, go, hey, 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 hey. I light it up, I light it up, I light it up, I light it up, I light it up. You light it up, we light it up, we light it up. I light up the world with my light. I light up the world with my light. I light up the world with my light. Light up the world with my light. How about we one more time? We light up the world with our light. 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 Yes. Oh, yes. Yes. Good morning, everyone. Let's take a deep breath in. So I started with the light, and now we're going to go into the love. This is the House of Love and Light after all, right? That's what we're doing. And as we commune and as we work toward this idea of being a collective love and light in the world, we really want to remember, I know I want to remember, to be led by love. So this is a chant that's real easy too. And what we're going to do is we're going to sing the first verse a couple of times, and then our friend Jeff Cannon, who's watching, hi Jeff, honey, is going to lead us in a prayer, and then we'll come back and sing the second verse. So let's first just center, just take a deep breath in and sigh it out. Lead me, love. Lead me on when I'm weary. Make me strong. Lead me, love. Lead me, love. Help me grow. Help me grow. Lead me, love.
Let's pray. Father, Mother God, Divine Spirit, we come before you, children, hungry for your knowledge, your love, your serenity. We ask to find peace in your communal nature. Wrap us with that nature. Wrap us with that promise. Call us to our highest self and allow us to be the highest selves we can be to others, especially in the times that we are in now. Allow us to embrace divine through nature and nature's connection, a commune with nature, communal nature, the nature that we are, as we are the tree, we are the stream, we are the bird. Fill us with the promise of what we are and what we are capable of. Today, let us be in joy and at peace, celebrating life and the promise of tomorrow. We hold these things as truths, and we say in love, so it is.
And so it is. Let's move on to that second verse. Lead me, love. Join me. Lead me on. I am ready. I am ready. I am strong. Lead me, love. Watch me grow. Watch me grow. Lead me, love. Lead me, love. I am home. I am home. I am home. Let's do that second verse once more. Lead me, love. Lead me on. I am ready. I am ready. I am strong. Lead me, love. Lead me, love. Watch me grow, yeah. Watch me grow. Lead me, love. Lead me, love. I am home. I am home. Good morning, Tanza and Donna. I am home. Lindy and Angel and Marianne. I am home. Breathing deeply, releasing any negativity, releasing any negative thoughts, releasing any fears, any worries, just letting them roll right out. We honor all paths here at House of Love and Light, and I'm so blessed and grateful that Jenny Scott is lighting the candles for us today. So thank you. Here is Jenny with our candle lighting.
Hello, Hala family. Welcome to today's candle lighting. I light a candle for the Eastern traditions, Hinduism, Buddhism, and Taoism, that teaches about harmony, karma, and the way. I light a candle for Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, and Baha'i, teaching us about tradition, forgiveness, surrender, and order. I light a candle for ancient wisdom and new thought traditions, including indigenous teachings, shamanism, paganism, science of mind, and New Age spirituality, teaching us to root and expand. I light a candle for the great mystery, the eternal question, the not knowing. And as we say in the South, namaste, y'all.
Good morning, Hala family. As fall arrives, our focus changes to inside thoughts. Yes, we may still miss large outings and get-togethers, but there are still many ways to stay in touch. As the weather cools, we can turn our focus to the small details. It will be a new type of holiday season we face this year as we continue to social distance. I do miss getting ready for the holiday choral programs and, of course, all the good potlucks and cookie exchanges. It's a new chance to find unique ways to celebrate with one another. Instead of celebrating and exchanging just with the food, maybe we exchange the recipes and a memory or two to go along with them. I am so grateful for the recent time spent with friends I had not seen in months. I'm grateful for my new position as High Priestess of Eclectic Witches United and the Home Circle. I'm grateful for my knee recovering beautifully as it gains more strength every day. And I am tremendously grateful for my family helping me survive my first month of that same recovery. What are you grateful for?
Well, first and foremost, I'm grateful for Shanna and Jenny right now. Thank you so much for those beautiful videos. And I'd like to get into some gratitude with you guys. We got to get this vibration up right now. So I need some comments about what you're grateful for as I check myself for my gratitudes. Well, I'm grateful for avocado because I had some on my bagel this morning and it was really delicious. I'm grateful for morning walks. I'm grateful for friends. I'm grateful for new love. I'm grateful for House of Love and Light. Absolutely. I'm grateful for community. I'm grateful for connection. I am grateful for, they were wonderful suggestions, weren't they, Cecilia? I love that. The idea that we could exchange recipes or, find other ways to connect throughout the holidays. I just recently heard there's going to be no trick-or-treating. And I had my costume and I was ready. I have a neighborhood with lots of families. I was about to try to act like a kid and go trick-or-treating. I can't now. But that's okay because I'm grateful that we are being smart about containing as best we can this pandemic. I'm grateful for the silver linings of the pandemic. I've heard so many of them. Friends and family, healthy body. I'm just going to shout these out. Shadow work. Thank you, Jeffrey. Oh my gosh, the shadow work. It's kicking my butt. Grateful for happy surprises. Oh, I love that. Prosperity, being able to see. Okay, for you, Angel, I'm grateful for that. For true friends. I love that. Me too. Myron is also a champion of mine, Jeff. I completely understand that. Grateful to be outside. Grateful for pickleball. Okay, Radiant. Okay. I'm grateful for your art that's hanging in my house, Radiant. I'm grateful for art. I'm grateful for expression. I'm grateful for fall. Ooh, yes. Can you feel the fall? I went on my walk this morning. It was just gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. I walk every morning before Hala. I'm grateful for Ash Ruiz because he reminds me to be present. Be present in the moment. And every week I ask him to give us just a moment with Ash. So here is our little moment with Ash Ruiz, who is such a wonderful, beautiful healer. What a blessing to have him with us. Here is Ash.
Hello there, beloved Amy. Hello, beloveds. Happy Sunday. Communing. A closer walk with presence. A closer walk with what is. Now, when we're talking about what is, we're talking about what is, what will forever be, and what always has been. This presence, this stillness, this right where you are-ness, this awareness. Here, as this open, vast spaciousness, this is the cosmic embrace, and the embrace that includes all of life. Pure inseparability, pure communion, pure grace. It's so sweet to recognize and to be it, beloveds, to be it. Look at these gorgeous little love bugs. Talk about communion with the earth and the water and the sky. And this gorgeous space, the mountains, the oxygen in the atmosphere. I notice as I take a step, boom, boom, shakalaka, boom, boom. Each step I take, somehow the world appears to meet me. Somehow life appears to support, to show up. Communion is inescapable. It can be really sweet to be in a time of getting familiar with communion. And that, what can be really useful with that is allowing yourself to be as you are. Allowing mind to settle, body to settle. And once you get familiar, it's like, hey, baby, so much glorious divine presence and rest. Ooh, I hit it twice. Beloveds, communion, where love is the great outshining reality, and everything that appears to appear is the great exaltation the loving exaltation, the choir of angels for the divinity, for the divine, for this presence, just as this presence is. Now you see me dressed up, you see me with my makeup and my little hair. I have a lot of fun. This is a lot of fun for me. This is glorious. This is sweet. This is a way of celebrating art and expression and authenticity and, but just every ordinary play moment, just as glorious and divine. I love you. Thank you.
I always get so much from you, Ash, and a few things that I got. I listen to these over and over again as I'm editing and all that, and communion is inescapable. Don't you love that? Don't you love that idea that communion is inescapable? Allowing mind to settle. Love is the great outshining reality. Yes, yes, yes. And then whenever he said choir of angels, I thought, oh my God, the synchronicity. Because this week I was hanging out with my girlfriend, who is lovely. Hello, darling. I know you're watching. And she said, I think you're an earth angel. And I was like, what are you talking about? And she said, and then right as she was saying that, I was reading this beautiful little story that Jacqueline Sky, who's watching, shout out to Jacqueline, had posted on Facebook. So first I'm going to read this story, and then I'm going to come back and talk about the Earth Angel thing. So here's a little story of Winnie the Pooh. It occurred to Pooh and Piglet they hadn't heard from Eeyore for several days. So they put on their hats and coats and trotted across the 100-acre wood to Eeyore's stick house. Inside the house was Eeyore. Hello, Eeyore, said Pooh. Hello, Pooh. Hello, Piglet, said Eeyore in a glum-sounding voice.
Oh, we thought we'd just check in on you, said Piglet, because we hadn't heard from you and we wanted to know if you were okay.
Eeyore was silent for a moment. Am I okay? He asked eventually. Well, I don't know, to be honest. Are any of us really okay? I mean, that's what I ask myself. All I can tell you, Pooh and Piglet, is that right now I feel rather sad and alone and not much fun to be around at all, which is why I haven't bothered you. Because you wouldn't want to waste your time hanging out with someone who's sad and alone and not much fun to be around at all, would you now? Pooh looked at Piglet, and Piglet looked at Pooh, and they both sat down, one on either side of Eeyore in his stick house. Eeyore looked at them in surprise. What are you doing? We're sitting with you, said Pooh, because we're your friends. And true friends don't care if someone's feeling sad or alone or not too much fun to be around at all. True friends are there for you anyway. And so here we are. Oh, said Eeyore. Oh. And the three of them sat there in silence. And while Pooh and Piglet said nothing at all, somehow, almost imperceptibly, Eeyore started feeling a very tiny little bit better. Because Pooh and Piglet were there. No more, no less. We are earth angels to each other. Some might say that Pooh and Piglet were earth angels in that moment there, communing with their highest selves to show up for a friend. And that's what we're practicing here at House of Love and Light. That's what I'm practicing every week, is just showing up. And when AJ told me that I was an earth angel, I thought it was just like a sweet little pet name, you know? But then she said it again, and she said it with like this fervent energy. She's like, no, I didn't used to believe in them, and now I think I might believe in them. I think you might be an earth angel. And I said, well, what do you mean? I don't even know what that is. And she said, well, I can't really explain it really well, so just Google it, look it up. And I was very surprised to learn about earth angels. A lot of you might already know about earth angels, but I didn't know about earth angels. And I was surprised to learn that earth angels are a thing. They're a thing. And I might, in fact, be one. And that's crazy, right? And there are some signs and some symptoms. And as I looked them up, I thought to myself, oh my God, my whole community of House of Love and Light, this whole community is full of earth angels. Like every single one of you who I've seen comment. I don't know who else is watching, because unless you comment, I don't know if you're there, but I think you're all earth angels. You tell me, because I made a little video collecting all the things that I thought were really important, the top 10 reasons why you might be an earth angel. And if 5 or more of these things are true for you, I have some news for you. I think you're an earth angel. So take this moment to ask yourself, am I an earth angel? Here's my little video I made. Are you? Could you be? I think you are. I really do. Isn't that cool? So thank you so much for bringing that to my attention, AJ. And it really lined up with everything this week. And I love how these collections of spiritual goodies line up for us this week. So I hope that you have learned that you're an earth angel. Now, one person that I know for sure is an earth angel is my big sister, Rabbi Jenny. She just got a great position outside of Chicago, and she's going to give us, since it was Rosh Hashanah last week and Yom Kippur is coming up, and I told you that we're in the 10 days of awe, and I wanted her to share with us. So we have Rabbi Jenny giving us a little meditation before my message today. So here, for your pleasure and healing and enjoyment, please enjoy my sister, Rabbi Jenny.
Blessings, Hala. This is Rabbi Jenny. Lashana Tova. Happy New Year. I am the rabbi of the Joliet Jewish Congregation outside of Chicago, and I also have the privilege of being Amy Steinberg's big sister. Amy has asked me to design for you a meditation for this very sacred time between Rosh Hashanah, the New Year, and Yom Kippur, the Day of Atonement. It is a time when we release and let go of all of the sins, transgressions, and regrets from the year before, so we can be rewritten into the book of life on Monday evening as Yom Kippur ends. That book is sealed. I offer you this meditation, so I'd like you to close your eyes. Focus all of your attention on your heart chakra. And I'm going to chant in the 13 attributes of God. And as I do, I want you to call to your heart chakra all the things from last year that you're ready to let go of, that you're ready to release. The 13 attributes of God are ever-present, all-merciful, gracious, compassionate, patient, abounding in kindness, faithfulness, treasuring up the love of 1,000 generations, forgiving iniquity, transgression, and sin, and pardoning the penitent. So close your eyes and allow my voice to carry all those sins and transgressions and regrets from last year out of your heart and replace them with the beautiful green light of forgiveness, healing, and love for a beautiful new 5781 new year. Adonai, Adonai, Rachum v'chanun, Erech Apayim, V'rav Chesed v'yemet, Notzer Chesed li'halofim, Lo se'avon v'afesha v'taha v'nakeh, Adonai, Adonai, Rachum v'chanun, Erech Apayim v'rav chesed v'yemet, Notzer chesed li'halofim, Notzer hamon v'afesha v'taha v'nakeh, Adonai, Adonai, Rachum v'chanun, Erech Apayim v'rav chesed v'yemet, Yotzer chesed li'alavim, Nosei avon v'fesha v'chata v'nakei. Lashana Tova. Have a blessed and free next year.
Oh, Sissy. My big sister is my idol. What a blessing to have a big sister to look up to call whenever I need a boost or a clarification about something. I call my sister. She is so wise. So I hope you felt that healing in your heart. I'm so, so grateful for her in my life. She is my earth angel. And now I will give you my message that came through today on organized communing. Step into the revelry. Are you listening to the beauty? Commune with nature. Communicate for all the world to see through eyes of love. We can be humanity's lens through which divinity sees all the miraculous magic that we're made of. So much separation leaves us lost, no indication of a feeling of the oneness that we know exists. Cultivate a culture of connection and divulge all of the secrets that are hiding in your soul's deepest wish. We sing, come you, join me singing. Come you into communing with me. Come you into community. Let's sing that one more time. Come you into communing with me. Come you, come you into community. Come in to see. Come into intimacy. Step into the revelry. Are you listening to the beauty? From Howard Zinn, he says, we are all human beings. Our interests are the same. Our problem is to discern which interests have been artificially drummed into us, like the interest of accumulating a lot of money, or the interest of being a stronger country than any other, or even the interest of being more beautiful than someone else. These false artificial interests have been inculcated, he says. I can't think of anything more important to do than to be able to resist these false interests and to declare our common interests. From a Hopi elder. You have been telling people that this is the 11th hour. Now you must go back and tell them that this is the hour. And there are things to be considered. Where are you living? What are you doing? Where are your relationships? Are you in the right relation? Where is your garden? Know your garden. It is time to speak your truth, create your community, be good to each other. And do not look outside yourself for the leader. This could be a good time. And finally, from our Mark Nepo that we love, The health of all community depends on how we treat each other. Amen. The word commune is quite rich. Com, the root, is Latin for together. The word com is the root of commune, community, communication, and the word communing, the word of the week, it means, among many things, intimacy. We commune when we create and explore intimacy, togetherness with nature, with life, with each other. And this week, I want to talk about organizing this communing and giving order to our intimacy with ourselves, with each other, with God, with our world, with Goddess, Great Spirit, whatever you call it. It is such a beautiful thing to commune with nature, right? To feel the oneness with earth. After all, as Alan Watts says, you didn't come into this world, you came out of it like a wave from the ocean. You are not a stranger here. I am not a stranger here. Say it. I am not a stranger here. So easy for me at this time to, feel that connection with the seasons changing and the cool air. And I just feel it in my heart, the transition into fall. This time of year is so creative for me. I feel so intimate. I feel so connected. And this word, commune, being the foundation of community really then is a collection of intimacy. That's what we do here every single week with House of Love and Light. I can't tell you what this community has done for me. And so many of you have reached out and told me that the intimacy that we share every Sunday and throughout the week as well on Wednesdays by checking in with each other, it's imperative. It's been imperative right now to find and cultivate our tribe. We're watching this world spin faster than ever. Great fear up about the loss of democracy and injustice that is very difficult to comprehend. And how we get through this is we band together. Amen? We band together. And there's been so many stories this week that I read about banding together and communities that have banded together. I'm going to share a few of them with you. I read, you might know about this, the band of Jews in Poland who lived in the forest for 2 years escaping the Nazis. They were called the Bielskis. And this is Tuvia Bielski, the leader of the group. And this was a group of Polish Jews who created a community in the forest to survive out of necessity. And there was no money in this community. They bartered everything. It's such a powerful story, so inspiring. The film Defiance, if you haven't seen it, is about this band of survivors. I highly recommend it. I'm also reminded of the Moken tribe that lives off the coast of Thailand. They have no money. They barter everything. And what's amazing about this tribe is they have no word for worry, want, or take. Damn. They share all their food. There is no word for worry. How many of us right now are terrified because of the fact that we're in a depression financially? Many people have lost their jobs. Many people are floating around trying to figure out what they're supposed to do next. And it seems that the government in the meantime is sort of just dividing us, and we're being led to be instigated more separation. So we need each other right now more than ever. We need to commune here and become intimate with each other. And intimate it's kind of a funny word, because it makes you think of the bedroom, but intimacy, what I've learned is into me you see. Into me you see. Are you letting yourself be seen? Your truth, your fears about this time that we're in, your hopes about this time you're in. Are you sharing with your personal community through this time, sharing the experiences that you're having, and how can you better commune with the world around you? With your family, with your friends, with your city, your country, and this world. We're only here for a short period of time. We know that now. We're seeing that. It's such a gift just to be alive, just to be present, to connect, to taste the sweet nectar of another day. And while we are here, it's our duty, like I spoke about last week, it's our duty to make the world a better place than how we found it. It's called tikkun olam in Hebrew. It's this phrase that means repair the world, repairing the world. Can we repair the world through communing? Could it be that we are repairing the world simply like Pooh and Piglet, just by calling someone, showing up, connecting, reaching out to someone that needs that intimacy that I'm speaking of. We're having a mental health crisis in this community right now because of isolation during this time. And as I was researching that this week, I found that this time is especially tough on young people and teenagers, because if you think about it, they're so dependent on social connection for meaning and purpose. I know I was. So I invite you to reach out, especially to a young person or a teenager or somebody, see how they're doing. Reach out and be that earth angel that I know that you are. And it can be challenging. I can't help but think of Donna Davis right now. It just popped in my head. But like the giving, when we give and we give and we give, we have to remember also to take care of ourselves, through this month. And we're gonna be talking about that all of October. We're gonna be talking about balance, finding balance, being able to help ourselves and help our brothers and sisters, because we believe here, and most spiritual teachings believe that we help ourselves and we fill our happiness well, and then we can give that joy and give that help out to our community, but until we do, we are of no use. So I'm going to invite you just to ask yourself a few questions around this idea of communing. Are you communing with nature enough? Are you communing with your family, being honest, connecting, intimacy? Are you communing with your highest self? How about God? Are you finding a wall around your heart? I know. Who are you keeping out? Who are you judging? Oh, girl. Oh, kids. I know I am filled with anger and fear when I think about our current situation with COVID and our government's reaction compared to other countries. It makes me feel a separation. And I believe that I'm here to be a bringer of light. I'm supposed to be like cheering us up. I'm supposed to be this earth angel. So I don't ever want to inflame things that are already burning in the world. I always want this time together to be a time, like I said, of connection, forgiveness, and healing. So right now, let's just take a deep breath. And I just want us to try to dig deep and send love out to those we find unconscionable. These things we find unacceptable, just open our hearts, because as we open our hearts and connect and commune with all humans, and I know it's really difficult. It's a difficult time for that. I understand that. But until we organize our own hearts, like we talked about, clearing the clutter of our own hearts, until we organize our own communities, until we organize our own consciousness around this idea of other, we will always have a deep separation among us. I really want you to sing with me again this little chant. Come you, let's sing it for those that we find different. Come you in, open your heart. Come you into communing with me. Come you in, come on. Come you in, come you into community. Hey, hey, come in to see. Come into intimacy. Step into the revelry. Are you listening to the beauty? Oh my gosh, it's everywhere. The beauty is everywhere. And when I think about this separation and the judgment, I can't help, when I search myself for the area that I'm like that most, I think about my sexuality. Because my own story is that I had my first girlfriend when I was 40. It's never too late. And I thought that it was okay if you were gay, but something inside of me was homophobic, frankly, homophobic. And I just read a very interesting piece about a community in Papua New Guinea where tribes were built on same-sex relationships, and heterosexuality was seen as sinful and odd. And when I read this, I realized how everything we experience that we judge is based on what we're taught. Everything. Our language, our customs, our clothing, our urges even. We think we want something, but we don't even know. We don't even know. And we're just drenched in the society of greed and hunger and more. I will never forget when Ken Gordon, a wonderful New Thought teacher, said, "When did enough stop being enough?" And he was referring to this idea that yearning is the new normal. And while I definitely believe there's a divine pull, a divine impulse to evolve, to express, to expand, I also think there is a sickness in our culture connected to this idea of currency and worry and need and want for more. Amen? Do you feel it? So as we enter this fall season, and we reflect on this month of organizing, I ask you to take a fresh look at the order of your intimacy with reality. Is your reality just like a beautiful mess? In other words, do you just accept things at face value, or are you thinking for yourself? Have you seen this new documentary? There's a new documentary out called Social Dilemma. It's all about social media. I'm sure you've heard about it. People are talking about it, and how we're being told we're being more and more divided. What party you're in, what you believe in, they're kind of giving you more of that. And so it's feeding this idea of, divide and conquer, basically. And one of the things that's recommended in the video, of course, is get off your social media, but please don't, because we go Facebook Live. But the other thing is to check out what the other side is saying. And I do this often because I want to see how other people think. I watched a line of people in a Trump rally on Breitbart the other day. And it was difficult for me because I'm liberal. I'm very, very liberal, obviously. But when I watched these people, I watched them answer questions and talk about what they were feeling and everything, it was actually really difficult on a root level for me to disagree with them. I didn't agree with their ideas, but ultimately, underneath everything they said, you know what they want? They want freedom, and they want the life to be sacred. Okay? Now, for me, I want the freedom to be able to marry who I want to marry, right? I want to be the freedom to be religious freedom. I want the lives of immigrants to be sacred, right? And for them, it's a different issue. And I don't want to go into the specific issues, but I think it was fascinating that at the bottom of it, it's the same thing. We're all humans, and I don't even know how to process all of this. I think we're all processing all of this, but this separation is really hard to navigate. So what I'm saying about the social dilemma and this documentary is: are we thinking for ourselves? Can you think for yourself? Are you sharing with those around you the things that you find, or do you find yourself holding your opinions back? I have a really good friend who comes over here once a week, and we talk, and she always has these sort of like outside the box views that are so different than mine. But I listen and I explore and I open my mind, because it's really important for us to try to remain autonomous as we commune with each other. We often everybody refers to Nazi Germany when we're thinking about the terrible things in history, despite things that have happened on this land right here, but that's just where we go because it's about 60 years ago. It's more recent. But we always ask, how did this happen? How did people just go along with this? And it's because of herd mentality. You heard that phrase this week. People stop thinking for themselves. So I encourage us that as we think about organizing our communing, think for yourself, listen, connect, talk through things that you have differences around, and we're all in this together. My heart just breaks as we see the more and more and more separation in the world. I saw a picture just go up the other day of two neighbors that had, the two political parties, like just tons of flags on both. It's so much separation. So I'm closing with a call to action, a call to commune. Commune with nature, commune with your neighbor, with your family, with your heart, with your God. Find that intimacy. Into me you see, with highest self, your higher power. And I want to close with a little meditation that Ernest Holmes wrote, and I want you to say it with me in your homes. Please join me saying this. God in me, say it with me. God in me is unified with God in all. This one is now drawing into my life all love and fellowship. I am one with all people, with all things. I can hear you guys, with all life. As I listen in the silence, the voice of all humanity speaks to me and answers the love that I hold out to it. Let's take a deep breath in right now and have a moment of silence. So it is. And let's sing one more time. Come you in to see. Hey, come into intimacy. Come on, step in, step into the revelry. Are you listening to the beauty? Oh, I feel so much better after sharing those thoughts with you and after singing with you. And I hope you are feeling good too. I hope you're remembering your Earth Angel status. And as you do, I invite you to consciously give to House of Love and Light. You can text LOVE to 828-383-9889 and follow the prompts. Or you can paypal.me/House of Love and Light. I hope the connection's been okay. I've noticed on my server that it's gone red a couple times. So I think there's a lot of things going on, maybe online, but I just wanted to make sure that you are connected. And I thank you so much for the love offerings that come in, from the small ones to the large ones. And if you are not comfortable with any of these methods, you can always send me a check. You just private message me. I am so, so grateful for the abundance that flows and rains down like the waterfalls. I know that this has worth and this has meaning for us to come together like this, and I need you to believe that too, so that I can continue doing this. And I believe that you do believe in it. So tools for the week, I always give you something to really, take with you and play with this week. So the first thing is get intimate. And, you could think about that like Baron Chick Baron now. If you're like in a long-term relationship and y'all have fallen out of the bedroom, go ahead and light a candle. Get intimate with your lover and let yourself feel that connection and that into me you see. Also get into that intimacy with your family, with your neighbor, with your friends. Really get intimate this week. Think about when you're talking to someone, really being present to listen, because that's been what this month is about too, is listening. And then also I thought it would be a cool idea, or maybe actually this might have been AJ's idea. She's really helping me a lot this week. Be someone's secret Earth Angel this week. So do something nice for someone, but don't tell them. That is rewarding in a very interesting way. So, maybe send flowers to someone, or a card, or drop off something nice, or buy somebody in Starbucks, the person behind you, buy their coffee. Do something, be somebody's Earth Angel in a very solid way this week. And then, of course, commune with nature. Find some time to just sit outside and listen. On my walk, I hear the birds, I hear the leaves rustling, and I feel that oneness. I feel that Alan Watts quote, how we come out of the world. We didn't come, we are from this world. We are one with this world. And so I invite you to do that. And then I cannot tell you how excited I am about our October theme, because I need it. Balance. Yes, of course, in honor of our Libras. I know we're already in Libra season, but I still have my Virgo painting up. And thank you to Cindy, who purchased the Goddess right here. And I do sell my art. I'm selling it, and I thank everybody for supporting that as well. And if you're interested in anything ever, just let me know. So for October, we're going to be talking about attention, alignment, autonomy, and abundance, and finding balance in these areas and how we can work through being in balance, which if you don't have this little book, it's a little book, and you can get it at Abe's Books for $3 to $5, or you can get it on Kindle for very cheap as well, by Dr. Wayne Dyer. This is a wonderful little treasure book. So we're going to talk about balance in October. Yeah. Thank you for being here. So I have another offering. Instead of a meditation this week to close, I wanted to share with you a video that I came upon through Kira Bursky, who's a local producer here in town. And it is an artist named Tatev. And this video, this song is called Spring Dreams, which is, I know we're going into fall, but the lyrics are all about community, communing, how we are one. And I thought it was so perfect. And also, she has angel wings in her hair. And I was like, okay, all right, okay, synchronicity, I see you. So please enjoy Spring Dreams, this beautiful song, and then I will be back to say goodbye.
is healing, earth is breathing, love is you, love is me. Now I know that when I'm lonely, music is my only friend, constant friend. Sing with me now. Spring, summers came and passed, yet I'd still like to know if I am in your dreams. Spring and summers came and passed. I hoped I'd be at last free to love someone else. I am here now, there and everywhere. You are, we're united. False divisions and fears, they always keep us apart, but we are united. Spring, summers came and passed, yet I'd still like to know if I am in your dreams. Spring, summers came and passed. I hoped I'd be at last free to love someone else, but no, it isn't so. Time is healing, earth is breathing, love is you, love is me. Now I know that I want you to learn to love the God you are, 'cause we all are a part of her. I want you to be free now. I want you to be free.
Bravo, Kira Bursky and Tatev, that beautiful video. Did you love that? I want you to learn to love the God you are. We are all a part of her. Her lyrics are just so in line with what we do here. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to meet her in person someday. So bravo, bravissimo. Or bravissima? I don't know. Did you have to say this? Anyway. All right. Thank you. Thank you for uplifting me, nourishing me, and inspiring me. And I hope I did the same for you. I look forward to seeing you on Wednesday at 7 o'clock for our music and meditation that we do every single week. And I'm going to definitely myself be going and checking out Universal Spirit Center this morning as they celebrate 19 years. Happy anniversary once more. And I just thank you so much for being a part of this wonderful gathering of spirits. I love you all from all corners of the country. And if you're watching on the rewatch, I want to thank you for watching. I want to thank you for giving. I want to thank you for all of the love. So there's that song. It's good, right? And, I have one more thing to plug. I forgot to mention this. This Friday night, I will be doing a concert of love songs. I'm going to go through my CDs and find some older love songs that I haven't done in a long time because I'm feeling so in love. I want to share the love. So if you want to manifest love or you want to just listen to me sing about love, Friday night, I have the invite on the internet, so I'll post it on the web on the page, and I look forward to seeing you then. Happy Sunday, happy week, and just feel whatever you need to feel right now. Just let it pass, let it wash over you. Get intimate with it. We're all getting intimate with each other. I love you. Bye-bye.
House of love and light. House of love and light. Amy, take us to the place where we can be just who we are. And it's alright in the house of love and light. House of love and light. Amy, open up the door to the place where we walk by faith and not by sight. Through the house of love and light. House of love, the house of love and light. The house of love and light. If we get this right, we'll make the world a house of love and light. If we get this right, we'll make the world a house of love and light. House of love and light.